The next step I want to take in building the base cabinet is to locate and drill out the holes for the adjustable shelving. Now, if you remember or watched my LR32 videos, I used this template here to help me locate the holes. So I keep this laying around the shop at all times. This is the basic size of all the kitchen cabinets that I build. And I have all the numbers of the holy rail labeled on here to help me figure out which one I'm going to use. The other thing I've done is I built this story stick. Now this is the actual height of the stiles for the face frame. Now the stiles are the vertical parts on the side of the cabinet. And I use this story stick to help me decide how wide or how big of an opening that I want for the drawers, and then how big of an opening that I'm going to have for my doors. So this little story stick here helped me determine a lot of key factors in the face frame, and this is something that I'll save for a further future video, and I will go more into detail as to how wide I made my stiles and my rails and why I made them that big and where it came about the dimensions of the face frame. But for now, I want to use this story stick to tell me where to drill out the holes for the adjustable shelving. Now, the drawer glides and the hinges, or the hinge plates, that hardware is going to attach to my face frames. But I still want to maintain that center roll of hole, that first front roll of holes centered at 37 millimeters. So I'm not going to account for the thickness of the face frame. And the back roll of holes, that's going to be centered at 37 millimeters from the inside back panel, not off the outside edge of the panel itself. And I still want to put a roll of holes going right down the middle of this panel. I want to maintain that balanced look. So with the template or the story stick that I made here, I'm able to determine the opening of the size of my door. So when I lay my story stick down against my template here, if this is the opening of my door, I only want to drill out just a couple holes. And what I've decided to do is to drill out the 12th hole all the way through the 18th hole. That's going to give me 7 holes to adjust that shelf. And all honesty, the shelf is probably going to wind up right in the middle of the cabinet anyways, but I want to still have that flexibility to move it if need be. Now I have my holy rail already set up here, and I have my end stop set at 16 up and out, and in between each end stop is 786 millimeters. And with that number of 768, that gives me 22 holes here for me to drill out. And that's why I have 22 holes here on my template. Now, if you remember from the beginning of the videos, I always label my cabinet parts, which one is the top and the left or right side. So this is my top left. The blue tape represents the front of the cabinet. So what I do on the holy rail is I'll use 2 different color dry erasure markers. This the red color represents the left side, the blue color represents the right side. So this is the top and this is the front of this cabinet part. So when I place the guide rail on here, since I have the top left, this is my top. My end stop touches the top of this panel part, so I want the red lines, those are the holes that I'm going to drill out. So these are these 7 holes right here. And when I bring in the right side, now here's my top right and here's the front of this cabinet. And when I go to drill out get this on there. Nice tight fit right there, so there's no slop in between there, but I still want to make sure that this top end stop touches the top of my panel. And then the blue line that stands for the right side, those are those 7 holes that I'm going to drill out right there. So I basically have 21 holes to drill in 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 8 panels, and it's going to go pretty quickly and pretty smoothly. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and bang these out. Well, that was easy. All the adjustable shelf pin holes are done for the base cabinets now. Now some of you guys are probably thinking, hey, how come this guy's not telling me where he came up with these holes or why he's putting them there? But if you check out my LR32 videos, I cover the system, I think some pretty good detail. I've been told that they're pretty good videos, but yeah, grab yourself a beer or a 6-pack and a piece of paper and a pen and take some notes. So if you're wondering how I went about getting all these holes where they're at, please check those videos out. I just don't want to repeat videos that I've already done. That's why I'm not going to go into detail about the LR32 system in this series of videos. So stay tuned, more videos coming, I promise. There's a lot of work to be done with these cabinets. So thanks for watching.